I'm here to get more than a degree.
I'm here to explore.
To connect.
To learn.
I am here to forge a new path.
To push myself.
To set goals and achieve them.
I am here to win.
I am here to grow.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
Red Leafs women's basketball set to open a two-game stand here against the two Alaska schools tonight. On tap, the 1-11 Alaska Nanooks out of Fairbanks, Alaska. Howard Smurl with you. So glad to be joining you and the rest of our viewers on the Red Leafs TV network here as we get set for this weekend, as Simon Fraser looking to break free from a three-game losing streak that started with a home loss here, Western Oregon, and a couple of losses this past weekend on the road. Bruce Langford's squad obviously would love to get off to a fast start here against an Alaska team that's been struggling but does have their one victory this season coming against Seattle Pacific. So on a given night, you never know what can happen in the GNAC. Extremely competitive top to bottom. Simon Fraser had an incredible preseason and really looked like they would be able to exceed a lot of potential preseason expectations, but they've struggled. I guess you might say their lack of size has kind of hurt them here down the stretch of this conference season. They continue to work hard and hope to see a Simon Fraser victory for the Red Leafs fans out here tonight. A very big initiative in play today, as you'll be able to see the gym decorated with pink. The women's basketball team fundraising for BC Cancer Research. I have a short pregame speech from Caitlin Tedaweo of Simon Fraser. And an in-house hair salon, Azzy, here with two barbers And they'll be given some haircuts, really short ones, right in the mezzanine above our broadcast location. So that's all part of what's happening here today as we get set here for Fairbanks and Simon Fraser. As we mentioned, Simon Fraser on that 3-game losing skid, and they would love to get out of that one. On the weekend, losing 81-70 at Central. Wrong team here. We had some technical difficulties before. Excuse me. Northwest Nazarene 90-82, and Central Washington 79-72. So within a couple of possessions at both stops on the road, both Nampa, Idaho, and Ellensburg, Washington, but unable to come away with the victories there. So tough sledding on the road for Simon Fraser, who come into the game today. We'll highlight a couple of their players here, and we'll start with. You saw a bit of number 21 there. They don't have their jerseys. McKenna Gardner and Armand Dulé both on the screen there. We'll talk about those two because they will be 2 of the 3 seniors saluted on Saturday, 1 o'clock in the pregame as the Red Leafs get set to face a super tough Alaska Anchorage Seawolves team as well here at the West Gym. McKenna Gardner, boy, I was remarking to some people that her career went by so fast here, 4 straight years, and just consistently in that starting lineup and doing a terrific job here for the Red Leafs and head coach Bruce Langford, coming out of Langley Christian and doing a terrific job. McKenna Gardner has started all 13 games. She's averaged 33.5 minutes per game as the officials come by to say hi before the game. McKenna's put up some real workmanlike numbers, 9.4 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. Shooting 90% from the free throw line, 30% from beyond the arc. Solid play after that great high school career at Langley Christian. Armand Dulé as well out of Panorama Ridge. And we should note the very first walk-on to start games for Simon Fraser in this entire NCAA era here, which started in 2010. So we will highlight those two. We'll mention them with great regularity throughout this broadcast. We're going to take a break here in about 8 seconds for the festivities, the player introductions, the anthems, and as well as speech from Caitlin Tedaweo regarding the Cancer Research Initiative here. Back with more from the West Gym, Simon Fraser University in just a moment.
Cancer awareness game between the visiting University of Alaska Nanooks and your Simon Fraser University Red Leafs. Fans, before we begin with anthems and player introductions, we would like to bring to the court Caitlin Tedaweo from your SFU Red Leafs for a special announcement.
Hi everyone, I want to start off by saying a huge thank you to all of you for coming out tonight. It means a lot. I also want to thank the BC Cancer Foundation and our sponsors, Platform Insurance Management, Pan Pacific Pet, Cobb's Breads, Nestor's Market, and Azzy's Hair Salon for their support. This cause is very close to many people in this gym, including myself. I want to thank you all for supporting and donating. And if you want to, you can purchase raffle tickets, baked goods, merchandise, and everything that helps means the world. I want to thank our 2 sponsors specifically, Platform and Pan Pacific Pet, who have pledged $100 per person who shaves their head at half. So if you want to make a change both in your looks and also in cancer research, make sure you do that at half. Again, thank you to the staff at SFU, all of our support staff, and a special thank you to Bree Neufeld, Haley DeWall, and Rachel Lukes for all their hard work and commitment. Thank you so much.
Fans, we now ask that you please rise if you're able, and please remove your caps for the playing of the American and Canadian national anthems. And now it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Nanooks. At guard, junior number 4, Emily Friedman. At guard, senior number 22, Destiny Reimers. At guard, senior number 23, Taylor Pilot. At guard, junior number 24, Miranda Loma. And at center, redshirt sophomore number 30, Amelia Brady. The Nanooks are led by head coach Amy Donovan, assisted by Mondo Nike and Milo Griffin. And now, the starting lineup for your Simon Fraser University Red Leaves. At guard, a redshirt senior from Langley, number 2, McKenna Gardner. At guard, a senior from Langley, number 5, Sophia Wizatsky. At forward, a junior from Langley, number 20, Merlane Shelby. At guard, a red from Surrey, number 21, Armand Dulay. And at forward, a sophomore from Gresham, Oregon, number 32, Rylan Quirk. The Red Leafs are led by head coach Bruce Langford, assisted by Marie-Lynn Petit and Jordan Webb. And without any further announcements, it's time to get down to business here. The Alaska Nanooks, your Simon Fraser University Red Leafs. Basketball fans, the game beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The voice of Ryan Chilton getting us to the start here of this GNAC women's basketball game. The Simon Fraser starters can put those ones in laundry ink from the start of the year. Sophia Wizatsky, Lainey Shelby, number 20, McKenna Gardner, number 2, Martin Dulay, number 21, and Rylan Quirk, number 32. It's going to be Quirk jumping against the 6'4" Amelia Brady, the 6'4" redshirt sophomore to West Jordan, Utah. Falling up in the hands of the Nanooks, and they get a quick look early, go right down the floor and score it. And that's number 23 with a bucket there, Taylor Pilot. So an early 2-0 lead right off the opening tip. Nice to have a 6'4" center to win that jump. Here's Quirk with a jump shot, and Rylan Quirk is going to knock it down. Nice job there by number 32. Simon Fraser players with the pink ribbons in their hair today as part of their fundraising for BC Cancer Foundation research. Here's Pilot inside. Quirk, nice job to slow her progress in the paint quickly. Now back up the floor with the top scorer on the team, Wizatsky. Dulay again to Quirk. Rylan kicking it back out, and they'll move it around wide open Shelby. That one coming in rhythm. Shelby nice and set there, just couldn't get that one to go from the outside. Lainey Shelby, as we mentioned, all 13 games she started, averaging 29.5 minutes a game in conference play. So tons of time for the Langley Christian product, who has really come into her own in the second half of the season. Here's Pilot again. Once again, they go to Brady with a nice little move off the window. Number 30 with a nice little drop step and just a toss off the high glass to fall through in a 4-2 Fairbanks lead. Shout out to everybody in Fairbanks, Alaska, the great state of Alaska. Thanks for watching us here on Red Leaf TV. We hope you enjoy the broadcast. Gardner now to Quirk. 15-footer, Rylan, 2 for 2 from the floor. Rylan Quirk, what a job number 32 has done in the early going here. She equalizes for the Red Leafs. Here's Pilot again. Ooh, that one slipping through the hands of Destiny Reimers, the leading scorer on the team. Reimers coming in at 15.3 points per game in conference play. She's the only double-digit scorer in conference play per average on this Alaska Nanooks team. Here's Shelby. Drives to the spot from about 13. Dulay with a big offensive board, kicks it out. Gardner for 3. McKenna just off the mark, and that one will go into the Alaska bench. Fairbanks ball. 1 o'clock Saturday tip. Alaska Anchorage Seniors Night. McKenna Gardner, Armand Dulé, Sophia Wazotsky, they're all on the floor right now. 3 terrific seniors who will play there, or rather be honored by the crowd. There's a drive inside, in and out. Brady with the old board is going to put it back. Destiny Reimers comes up short, but Amelia Brady doing the job here for Fairbanks early. Wazotsky, double team comes, Quirk inside, pivots back up top. Armin with a drive inside, physical defense on Armand Dulé by number 22 Destiny Reimers. Reimers, an Anchorage native who prepped at Anchorage Christian. That one close by Simon Fraser off the inbounds, very quickly down the floor. Lomax kicks it back for the 3, too strong off the iron by Freeman. Nanooks with an early 6-4 lead, a great crowd on hand today at the West Gym. That's McKenna Gardner. Foul getting called against Taylor Pilot, the 5'5 senior. We saw her rocketing to the basket right off that opening tip to score the opening bucket in this game. Here's Gardner. 16-footer, too strong off the rim, or the back iron rather. Pilot, high dribble, gets it under control on the run. Great job by Sophia. Wazotsky runs in there, attempting the steal, docks it out of bounds. It'll be Fairbanks ball in the front court, but some nice hustle there from the senior. Sloppy play there along the far sideline is going to result in a turnover, I guess, on your TV screens, the near sidelines. Simon Fraser now back in control with a chance to take the lead or tie here with a made bucket. Wazotsky into the paint, little pass underneath. Does the reverse work for Quirk? No, it doesn't. Ryland just off the mark. He's already got 4 points in this game. Nice job to get Pilot set for a 3. That goes off the front iron. Simon Fraser will push the tempo here. Wazotsky takes on the defender. Great job by Wazotsky. Just that hair of a hesitation against Lomax allows her to lay it up and in. 3 ball is off the mark there from Miranda Lomax. Pretty experienced Alaska starting 5. Seniors and juniors abound here in this group of 5. Shot clock under 10 now. Brady and Quirk doing a great job. Ryland Quirk bringing great energy. And Ryland's been playing that role very strong for the last few games I've seen here at the West Gym. In fact, getting the starts and bringing great energy. And the sub pattern will bring in Gill, number 15. Sonia Gill now into the game out of Brookswood Secondary. This game locked at 6. Martin with a miss there. As head coach Amy Donovan is subbed into the bench now. Whistle blows underneath, and Sophia Wazotsky drawing the contact. Rachel Lukes, number 12, the sophomore out of Prince George, set to check into the game. The foul being called against Tristian Martin, who we had just mentioned. So Sophie Bergeron as well will come in for Dulé. So right now, just 2 starters on the floor, and Wazotsky number 5, Gardner number 2. Rachel Lukes out of College Heights in Prince George out there, as well as Bergeron, the CEGEP transfer, or rather graduate from back east in Quebec. So we love to talk about with her incredible defensive abilities already here in her pure freshman season, wearing number 11. There's Reimers trying to lead Martin inside, taken away by McKenna. Quickly now to Rachel Lukes. Lukes, what a great dish underneath to Gill, who couldn't convert it, but Lukes somehow speeds in there like the Flash. Or was that Bergeron? We'll take a look here on the Red TV replay. No, it was Lukes. Great job there again by our camera operators here in the West Gym. Lukes, boy, she got to that ball quickly. responsible for Simon Fraser currently having possession and the bucket by McKenna Gardner. So 10-6 as McKenna measures up the short little jump shot there, gets it to fall. 10-6 Simon Fraser. Already at the midway mark of this opening quarter. Trying to thread the needle, they go inside there to Lomax. There's a battle for a loose ball. Martin and I believe Bergeron battling for the loose ball. We'll take a short break as well. Be back with more from the West Gym in a moment.
Hi everyone, my name's Olivia and I'm your host for tonight. I want to welcome everyone to the breast cancer awareness game. We have a lot going on throughout our game tonight. We have a bake sale. We have raffle baskets, special SFU t-shirts for sale upstairs. Very nice. And we have SFU's in-house hair salon. Aussie Hair Spa will be shaving heads throughout the evening. All of the proceeds go to the BC Cancer Foundation. If you go to SFU's women's basketball Instagram, you can donate directly through the link in their bio. The gift cards will be raffled off in halftime and baskets during the fourth quarter. So go buy those tickets now and let's keep this energy going. Go Red Leafs!
Howard Smurr back with you. Our officials for tonight's game, Alex Grunberg, Kevin Lay, and Luke Wera. We welcome the familiar faces of that crew to the West Gym today. And that right out of bounds, and just mentioned the official Grunberg making the call there. Fairbanks back on offense, trailing by 4. 4:32 remaining in the first quarter of play. Jump shot off the front iron there by Pilot. See all this group for Simon Fraser right on the floor. We talked about all of them before that last time out. Wazotsky a head fake on Pilot. Looks inside to Gill off the window. Sonia Gill with a beautiful layup. Gill moving well in those formations. Her size, can't wait to see her continue to improve under Coach Langford and company next season on this team. But wow, nice to see her have a bit of a breakout over the second half of the season. Jump shot too high off the window there by the Nanooks, who are maybe pushing things a bit in the half court with their shot opportunities. Here's Bergeron, the drive, the dish to Lukes on the baseline. Rachel, the give underneath. They work their way back up to Sophia, who is going to get called for the travel. The defense being provided there by Jada Van Dyke. I thought maybe there might have been a reach there for a second, but no, it indeed is against Wazotsky. So, oh, they haven't put it up on the board. Oh, was it against Lukes? I'm sorry. They've got 11 on the board here. Or rather, Bergeron. I'll get my players straight in a second here. Bergeron with the foul. Another turnover, though. Boy, Simon Fraser handed opportunities to run the floor, and you can't do that and get away with it too many times. Wazotsky in full flight down the floor gets hammered underneath the basket, and she'll shoot 2 here. Dulé and Shelby set the check in here at the next stoppage as well. The return of Amelia Brady. And Brady at 6'4", is a tower on the court compared to this team this season, which is literally the smallest team Bruce Langford has had, I would dare say, over the course of his entire NCAA tenure. It is a small, small team. But they dig in, they work hard, and look at Bergeron. She is so quick. Great ball movement, though. Getting that open look, couldn't get it to go, and Brady couldn't get the rebound. Dulé took it away. And Armin, does she want to go the whole way? Look at the, couldn't squeeze the offensive board either there for Sonia Gill, a great opportunity. Wazowski will take her first break after about 7 minutes and 14 seconds. So Shelby, Dulé, Lukes, Bergeron, and Gill on the floor right now for Simon Fraser. Here's Brady at the high post, the little handoff play. Kick it back out for 3, and the shot by Lomax off the mark. Lukes, and she will get tripped and go to the free throw line there. Those missed three-pointers and those missed jump shots by the Nanooks are triggering fast break opportunities left, right, and center for the Red Leafs. And you see Rachel with her long strides heading down the floor here. And I believe Pilot getting called for the foul there, her second. Not a shooting foul, excuse me. Back up top they go. Bergeron now to Rachel Lukes. Shelby. Looking for Lukes. Right into the Fairbanks bench. Neither team playing super clean basketball here. Simon Fraser, though, getting out and running the floor with their opportunities. There's a 3-ball. Triple is going to fall finally for the Nanooks. Lomax makes it a 4-point game. After all the turnovers and missed shots by Alaska Nanooks, the Fairbanks, they're just down by 4. Bergeron got right to the rim, couldn't get that one to fall. Fairbanks trying to skip the ball inside. I believe that was a little skip pass from Destiny Reimers. That just went nowhere. Went off of a Simon Fraser player, though. So 19 on the shot clock as they inbound. That 3 looks good. And it is! It's going to fall for Emily Freeman, the 5'6" junior out of Ladera Ranch, California, in San Juan Hills High School. And just like that, here are the Nanooks, 1-11 on the season, trailing Simon Fraser on the road by 1. Gill underneath. There's a certain increased, would you call it agility or balance to the way Sonia Gill is playing? She gets to the spot and she's ready. And everything looks really, really crisp in terms of her ability to score in the paint this year. Gill now, I believe, was 6 in the game. Rachel Lukes taking a hard fall there. She seems okay and gets back up. Dulé to Bergeron, the senior to the freshman. Back to Laney. Quick move by Laney Shelby. Did everything but score. Gill with another board. This time Dulé just short. Tipped by Shelby, but into the hands of Brady. There's Reimers. Destiny Reimers flummoxed again. As we mentioned, came in leading this team in scoring at 15.3 points per game. There's Reimers trying to bull her way through traffic. He's going to stay with Alaska Fairbanks. Jada Van Dyke, the inbound pass. Here's Lomax. Tough turnaround shot's going to fall. She puts a little hook action in it. Unblockable shot there, and she got that one to go. 15-14. Simon Fraser with the ball in a 1-point lead as we wind down the final 9 seconds of this quarter. Lukes. Shelby's going to have to put up a shot quickly. So is Dulé. Shelby, it's good if it goes. No, they wave it off. They knock the shot down just a hair too late. And Simon Fraser will come away with a 1-point lead after the first quarter of play. 15-14 from the West Gym in Burnaby. Howard Simmer and the rest of the Red Leaf TV crew back with the second quarter in a moment from the West Gym.
one more time for your SFU dance team.
And we're back here for the start of the second quarter. Howard Smurr, Red Leafs TV. And the home team, the Red Leafs, with a 15-14 lead over the visitors from Fairbanks, Alaska. The Nanooks wearing their road blues with yellow, the UCLA color combination. Call themselves Alaska, but tough to shake the Fairbanks as we try to say Alaska all the time, but that one's a bit of a tough one. Here is Wizotsky, muscles her way in. The scoop shot doesn't fall, and the rebound by number 11, Martin. Van Dyke to Martin inside, trying to muscle her way through, and Sonia Gill, I believe, half a step behind, is going to get called for the foul. Oh, my mistake. Eleni Shelby getting called for the foul there as Tristan Martin makes the first. Makes the second as well. A 1-point lead. Simon Fraser trying to find a way to gain some separation here, but right now trailing. Here's Quirk at the high post. Ryland will put up the shot, knock it down. Ryland Quirk. So Ryland Quirk doing a great job. She's now 3 of 5 from the floor for 6 points, leading all Simon Fraser scorers in this game. Van Dyke knocks down the triple from the baseline corner. And a 2-point lead now for the Nanooks. Quirk again, Martin defending her in the block. Sophia Wizotsky now goes under the screen and puts up the shot. Looked like it was going to fall. It doesn't go. Look at Dulay's hustle. Almost gets there. Van Dyke again to Martin at the high post. Freeman to Lomax, back up top. They go inside again to Van Dyke. Great job by Dulay and Ryland Quirk. And a late foul on a bit of a reach there by Tristan Martin. So she gets called for what is her 3rd foul of the game. Gardner back to Wizotsky. Sophia off the window, lays it up and in. She'll tie the score at 19. Simon Fraser getting all they can handle right now from Alaska. Final 2 home games of the season here, of the regular season for Simon Fraser over this weekend. 1 o'clock on Saturday against Anchorage as well, seniors night, or seniors game, seniors day. Back down the floor, and here comes Lomax now. Lomax a dish underneath. Wizotsky is going to get her 2nd foul of the game, I believe. Oh, her first, my apologies. Van Dyke guarded by Shelby, who swats at the ball. Van Dyke's going to put up a 3. She just hit one. Oh, and this time she's going to get fouled from 3. Is that? Oh, Ryland Quirk with a foul. Three free throws here for Jada Van Dyke. From Harriman, Utah, the 5'8" senior guard with 3 free throws. Ryland Quirk fouled her outside the arc, then helped her up too. Don't see that a lot. Great to see the sportsmanship on the floor there. Van Dyke makes the first two. Like I said, she just hit that tough shot in the baseline corner. Right in front of the Tourism Burnaby sign. And here she is at the free throw line looking to go 3 for 3, and she'll do just that. Largest lead of the game is now 3 points here for Alaska. 22-19. Here's Shelby. Laney reverses the ball back to Wysocki. From the elbow, Quirk puts up the jump shot, and she is on tonight. Rylan Quirk knocks down another jumper. She is 4 for 6 from the field, a team leading 8 points, I believe, in the game. Van Dyke back on top to Brady, to Freeman. Another miss there by Reimers. Brady, though, tries to finish it off the O-board, can't get it to go, and here's Simon Fraser running the floor with Wysocki. Big step into the paint by Soph, and she is going to get fouled on her way to the basket. Emily Freeman getting called for the foul. Take a look at our Red Leaf TV replay, the big Euro into the paint there and gets hammered, but Wysocki has handled so much of the offensive load this season. And a lot of it's come from the stripe where she's been incredible. Back at the other end of the floor, the Nanooks now trailing by 1. It's been a really tight opening half here from Simon Fraser. Lomax quickly into the corner. The 3-ball hoisted. Brady for the offensive rebound off the shot by Freeman. Very quickly, Shelby, she's going to pull up for one of her own. Laney's been red hot of late. Can't get that one to fall. Shuts off Freeman on that drive. A little head fake on the baseline. Reimers, great little feed inside to Brady. No luck there at all. The basketball gods not smiling on the Nanooks there as Freeman's shot rolls off the back of the iron. Rylan Quirk putting some pizzazz into her game there. Trying to shake the defender for a clean shot. Gets a rare miss here in the first half. She's been on with the jump shot. 8 points in the game. Fairbanks can still take the lead here as we approach the midway mark of the second quarter in a fast-moving opening half. Battle underneath, and finally Amelia Brady is going to get some luck underneath the basket, one to rattle home there, putting her team up 24-23, and a triple is going to fall. Wysocki with the triple, and just like that, in the blink of an eye, Simon Fraser back on top again, this time 26-24. They go to Reimers in the corner for 3, and she knocks it down. So the lead switched hands 3 times in 3 possessions, 27-26 Fairbanks. Inside they go. Dulé the kick back out to Shelby for 3. And Brady's going to vacuum up that rebound underneath. Didn't even have to leave her feet. Fairbanks showing some tempo here. A miss by Taylor Tiulana. Pull up for Gardner, and McKenna knocks down the triple. And a big shot there from Gardner. And that's going to fall to make it 29-27. So Simon Fraser now with the lead. There's been another lead change. In 6 possessions, I think there's been 5 lead changes. 30-29 Fairbanks. The pace picking up here. It's been a slow tempo scoring-wise. And again, Dulé this time underneath. Armin gives Simon Fraser the lead back. One of the largest stretches of lead changes we've seen here this season at home. Literally with every possession. Freeman back to Reimers, gets it right back. And once again back to Destiny Reimers, who's I believe has been held off the score sheet. Shot clock's at 8. Knocked away from her. It'll stay with the Nanooks, but only 6 on the shot clock. 3:13 to the break and immediate timeout called. And we'll keep it right here. And as you join us, we want to thank everybody on our Red Leaf TV crew for all the great work they do here. And we'll let you know about the many, many people behind Red Leafs TV and the great job they do. From the event lead, Matthew Dillon, our announcer, of course, tonight, Ryan Chilton. The others, Nicole Anderson, Ethel Atte, Hannah Boulanger, Advian Long, Anita Luong, Kerala Kershaw, Dane Kerr, Rachel Tong, Jay Amin, Bailey Bjornson, and as well our stat side minor officials statistical crew, the inputter Sophie DePalto, and the 2 callers today, Francisco Cresa and Haley Birch, as the Simon Fraser dance team entertaining the crowd here. As well, we want to extend our usual thanks to our executive director, Shoyal Brown, our director today, game director Joseph Anctil, and our camera operators, Aidan Doherty and Mike Parolini. Always doing a great job. Thank you, everybody on the Red Leaf TV crew. .313 left in a fast-moving first half of play where the score kept changing hands. Just to pass along an out-of-town score from St. Martin's. Simon Fraser men leading St. Martin's 26-21 with 3:54 left in the opening half. Of course, SFU's already beaten St. Martin's once, and we thank Wilson Wong from SFU Sports Information, as usual, for all his hard work in the gym today. Wilson toting the camera around the gym, getting everything done here for the Red Leafs. And a shot clock violation. They come out of a timeout and do a good job there of shutting things down. So Simon Fraser working with a 1-point lead, 3:07 left in the half. This can be a perfect stretch drive to get something happening. Sophia Morton, we haven't seen her at home in a while, or at least I haven't. Good to see the Burnaby Central products at the check-in at the next stoppage in the post for Simon Fraser. Here's Reimers, finds a lane, puts some touch on the ball, and Destiny Reimers showing you why she's the leading scorer on this Fairbanks team. 32-31. There are, how many lead changes have there been in this game? A couple games worth already, and we're not even finished the first half. Here's Gardner. Inside they go, and it's taken away by the Nanooks. Jada Van Dyke. Reimers for 3, and Destiny Reimers 5 straight points, and it's a 4-point lead. That's the largest, surpassing the 3-point lead of the half for the Nanooks. And Bree Neufeld out of MEI now into the game for her first appearance, wearing number 1. Morton was pulled back. Oh, and Lukes goes for a spin in the paint, and she finds her way to the rim, lays it up, and then makes it a 2-point game here. 35-33, Fairbanks with the lead and the basketball. Down to 1:40 remaining opening half. Van Dyke did off the dribble the pass to the baseline corner. Look at Dulé, not only blocks it, saves it inbounds, but they just couldn't get to the sideline quick enough to save it. But what hustle. Look at that great camera work by our SFU crew and our producers. Thank you, gentlemen, for that. And you see the hustle that Simon Fraser will need to replace next season when number 21 Armand Dulé has graduated from the program with a mark she's made here. Little head fake on the baseline. A shot off the window is not going to go. Did everything but score for Anna Nevison. The UK product. Lukes gets stripped of the ball by Reimers underneath the basket to Nevison. Slows it up. And Van Dyke is going to get called for the travel by Alex Grenberg, the official. Kevin Lay and Luke Uera, the other two officials here, part of this great GNAC crew. Here's Armand Dulé, baseline, quick move, draws the contact. Just getting the ball in Armand Dulé's hands, it's just a crying shame that the season is on its stretch drive. And number 21 will be departing the program. Her final home game on Saturday on Seniors Net, along with McKenna Gardner and Sophia Wazotsky. I had a chance to talk about Gardner and Dulé in the pregame. Of course, we'll talk about Sophia Wazotsky on Saturday for the glorious contributions she's brought in this senior season of a very different kind of a SFU lineup, a smaller guard-oriented group where she's had to carry a huge offensive load and just been so reliable. Here's Nevison, guarded by Lukes. They work off the Van Dyke screen. Quickly, though, they go up top. Put up a 16-footer. I believe that was Reimers who missed. Spinning at half court is Lukes, cross court to Neufeld. Back up top, they go to Gardner. McKenna directing traffic. Freeman out to Gardner, almost at the half-court stripe. Lukes there with the screen. 3-second difference on the clocks here as we get down to 12 seconds left, or 13 seconds left in this opening quarter. 8 on the shot clock. Oh, and Nevison is going to get called for a foul. A bonus in effect here is going to send McKenna Gardner to the stripe. Shelby set the check in for the final 10 seconds of the half. And Gardner hits them both. Nice job by McKenna to give her team a 1-point lead with 10 seconds remaining. Gardner came in shooting 89.5% from the stripe. Simon Fraser pressuring. Oh, and Dulé gets the block right at the halftime buzzer. Armand Dulé did so many things that didn't involve scoring the basketball in that opening half. What a job. Take a look here. What a replay that is right there. Swatting the shot there as the buzzer expires. And Armand Dulé with tips and hustle and everything else she brought was a force here. Simon Fraser, though, in a bit of a battle here. 36-35 at the half. And look at those numbers on your screen. Alaska shot 37.5% from three-point range. Simon Fraser, though, 45% from the field. So we'll see what happens in the second half of play. Simon Fraser 36, Alaska Nanooks 35. Back with the second half on Red Leaf TV in a moment here from the West Gym.
I'm here to get more than a degree.
I'm here to explore.
To connect. To learn.
I am here to forge a new path.
To push myself.
To set goals and achieve them.
I am here to win.
I'm here to grow.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
1 minute.
$25 gift cards. We have 842
we begin the third quarter. The score, your Red Leafs 36 and the Canucks 35.
We'll call the foul on Lainey Shelby underneath. And that's going to send the Fairbanks post Amelia Brady, 6'4" redshirt sophomore from West Jordan, Utah. Copper Hills High to the free throw line where she makes the first to tie the score. Misses the second, so lock it up at 36 here. Gardner to Wizotsky in the half court. Shelby. Look at Laney's burst. She stumbles, but still gets the ball to Quirk. And Ryland Quirk knocks down another jump shot. I said to Ryland, great jumper in that first half. And what does she do? Her first touch, she knocks it down again. She's at double figures. I don't know what her career high is at Simon Fraser, but boy, can look at that on the break perhaps. But 10 points for Ryland Quirk. Doing a great job of taking what's available to her. Taylor Pilot. Now, I know Taylor Pilot had some type of face protection in the first half, but I think she's potentially changed it. I could be mistaken, but I don't remember it being, to us up in Canada here, more like the old school hockey goalie mask type of face protection. So I hope she's okay with everything. Here's Reimers. That shot, I think, partially blocked by Freeman. Shot partially blocked. Gardner to Bergeron, quickly Sophie to Sophia. Wizotsky will put up a triple off the front of the iron. What a great job Quirk does crashing for that offensive rebound. Here's Dulé. Oh, just knifes through the paint. Couldn't get enough lift on that shot. And that's a tough break there for her. 38-36 the score. Alex Grunberg, the official, calling the foul on Sophie Bergeron, I believe, number 11. It'll be her first foul. Second team foul of the third quarter here for Simon Fraser. Red Leafs with a 2-point lead. They're going to get the ball back, and that one thrown through the hands of the Fairbanks player on the baseline. Turnover. And Alaska had a lot of them in the first half. They had 11 turnovers in the first half. Simon Fraser only 6. The ball will stay with Simon Fraser, 20 on the shot clock. Very quickly they move it up to Wizotsky. Catch and shoot Gardner. McKenna knocks down the triple. Simon Fraser lead now at 5, 2 off their largest of the game. They led by as many as 7 in that opening quarter. Here's Reimers, puts a move on Quirk. Bergeron. Pilot now. Trying to get past Bergeron. Look at the wingspan from Bergeron. She moves her defender into a double team. 6 on the shot clock. Pilot. Finally a pass in rhythm and a great look there for Reimers, but Destiny just off the mark. And Sophia stepping on the gas here. Wizotsky on the break now. They'll slow it up in the half court. Dulé back up top. Sophia for a deep 3. Oh, off the front iron. Here's Lomax. Miranda Lomax, number 24, guarded by Dulé. Little stop-start dribble there, gets her into the paint, and she's going to draw the foul. Lomax doing a nice job off the dribble to draw the contact underneath. And Luke Guerra will call the foul on Armand Dulé of Simon Fraser. So Dulé with her first, and she'll come out of the game. It was Rachel Lukes that came into the game, I believe. So Luke's out there with Gardner, Bergeron number 11, Ryland Quirk number 32, and Sophia Wizotsky right now on the floor. Fairbanks getting their share of trips here in the early moments of this third quarter. And they will rattle one home there with Miranda Lomax at the stripe. Luke's now to Gardner. McKenna just knocked down a big three from the corner. This time she goes to Wazowski, cutting through the paint, and Sophia the end one. Big smile on number 5's face as she's helped up by Rachel Lukes, and she'll try and cap it off from the stripe. Take a look at our Red Leaf TV replay. The entry from the high post goes right to Wazowski. She takes on the defense there with a left hand underneath. And Taylor Pilot gets called for her 3rd foul of the game, a miss there. So the lead at 5. Wazowski, that maybe the best free throw shooter in the conference. Don't see her miss too many. Inside they go, and Brady is going to play through some contact. Shot didn't fall, but she's getting to the stripe, and Bergeron's getting called for the foul. So Bergeron's second sub now for the Nanooks. It's going to be Tristan Martin, number 11, coming into the game. Brady off there with her free throw. This is the cue Simon Fraser needs right now to start to gain the separation they want in their house here. 43-39. 3:11 gone here in this third quarter of play. Coming off the bench quickly to try and sub in Sophia Morton. We saw Sophia come off the bench late in the first half, was called back to the bench by head coach Langford. This time is set to see her first action in this contest. There's Sophia for 3. Front iron off, and Reimers with a rebound. Destiny quickly up the floor she comes. Ryland Quirk backpedaling. They slow it up at 15. They go out for 3, and Lomax off the mark there with her triple. Here's Bergeron. Cross court to Luke's head fake. Lukes gets right to the window. Great job by Rachel Lukes. So 6-point lead now for Simon Fraser. It's been a tight one since the early stages. Simon Fraser did lead by 7 in that first quarter. Freeman to Lomax. Oh, shoots over the screen and pulls to within 4 here, 5:45 or so. We're approaching the midway mark of this third quarter. Jada Van Dyke and Sophia Morton for their respective teams will check in. Simon Fraser turnover. Pilot down the floor quickly. Reimers, a gimme. She's going to lay it up and in. And just like that, from 6 points down to 2. Gardner now to Lukes. Stepping right into it, Quirk. One of her rare misses on the night. She's shot it well. Here's Wazowski for 3. Beautiful shot from Sophia Wazowski. 2 more home games left in her Simon Fraser career. This one on Saturday. Quirk almost steals it. Wazowski with a beautiful triple there. Lomax. Spin move in the paint, puts it off the window, and it's going to find favor. The basketball gods helping out there. Nice shot, job there by Lomax to make it a 1-possession deficit for the Nanooks. Gardner for 3. Oh, McKenna's on fire tonight. She is feeling it from downtown. Knocks down another triple. Back to a 6-point lead. Freeman to Reimers. Shut off nicely by Simon Fraser. Little floater is going to go the end one. That's a tough break for Simon Fraser. Quirk's going to get called for the foul there. So Ryland getting called for a foul right in the paint. Take a look here on the replay. That is a quick reaction, an explosive drive to the basket. Caught the Simon Fraser defense a little flat-footed. Timeout called on the floor, 51-47. We'll keep it here. Simon Fraser dance team on the floor once again. If you were watching us through the halftime, you saw the fundraising for the BC Cancer Research in the mezzanine right above our broadcast location. Some brave souls getting their locks shorn for a terrific cause. And thank you to everyone taking part today The fundraising for BC Cancer Research, a great pregame speech on everything from Simon Fraser's Caitlin Tedaweo. And Azzy, the barbers in the upper mezzanine, here to help out for the good cause. You also saw the Alexander Robinson Elementary Dragons from Maple Ridge. The youngsters, the grade 5s and 6s, and I believe some grade 7s in there. But anyway, great to see the youngsters from Alexander Robinson Elementary in Maple Ridge. Their coach, Shayna McPherson, telling me how thrilled they were to be on the big floor. I'm not even sure a basket was scored by either side in their time on the floor, which was, I think, around 8 to 10 minutes. But boy, they were happy. They were so glad to be playing on the big floor. Had some jitters too, which is all part of, I brought my own elementary school teams I coached from Sunshine Hills and North Delta to this Simon Fraser court on a number of occasions, and it remains a highlight. Keeps people involved in the game, and it's a great opportunity for youth here at Simon Fraser Games. Gardner pulling up for 3. Look at the hustle right there from Lukes. Morton's in there as well. But it will be Fairbanks ball. Been a bit of a back and forth contest here. We told you about all the lead changes in that first half. It was a crazy one. Oh, and a triple hoisted. It's going to fall. Turned my head for a second, but I believe Miranda Lomax knocking down the big 3 there. Pulls the Nanooks to within 1. They're road warriors tonight. Morton setting the screen, rolling to the basket, taking the pass, but well, she recovers, gets it back up top, but this time over the head of McKenna Gardner, the over and back called, and the turnover on Simon Fraser. Credit the Alaska pressure in the half court, but yeah, Sophia Morton, she'll say, hey, I'd love to try that again, coach. Simon Fraser team well drilled, and got to make up for the turnover here somewhere as they put up the 3 ball. Looks like they're going to escape unscathed, are they? Or is there going to be a whistle? Well, the foul is going to get called against Anchorage. And I believe the foul was against Taylor Atiolana, number 2, who's on the court right now. Here's Wazowski. Goes to the left hand, can't get the roll. Morton inside. No call there. I thought there was some contact underneath. Sophia Morton with a chance on the follow, couldn't get it to go. Excited there for Sophia. Ooh, that's an offensive foul. You saw the arm extended there from number 15, Jada Van Dyke, and a great job on our, look at, we got the replay. Great to see that replay. Who took the charge there? Is that our usual charge taker, McKenna Gardner, I think it was, who leads the world in charges taken this season. 3 minutes remaining, third quarter play. Simon Fraser, a 1-point lead on the basketball. And inside, the attacking move by Rachel Lukes. And you'll notice with Rachel Lukes every year adding strength to the frame, and when she gets stronger, that attack-minded game is going to start to pay way more dividends. Here she tries to split the paint. The reach and the foul called against Miranda Lomax. Lukes out of College Heights Secondary in Prince George. Oh, and she misses both free throws. Knowing Rachel should try and get it back on defense. Van Dyke kicks it out for 3, and the shot there by Freeman off the mark. Nice rebound by Shelby, quickly to Dulé. Arman charging up the wing. Pivots, finds Lukes. Rachel back to Gardner, gets it right back. Post up to Dulé, has the one-on-one inside. Shelby back to Armand Dulé for 3, and that is unselfish basketball. Red Leaf rising right there, 54-50. Dulé on the post up, wanted a better look, got it back, facing the basket, and made no mistake. Now a steal, and here comes Sophia down the floor. Wazowski lays it up and in. She had Jada Van Dyke in pursuit, but able to get that ball up and in, and a great job for Wazowski. Look at that 3-ball on our Red Leaf TV replay. Armand Dulé. And here's Sophia Wazowski. 2 great plays back-to-back, right back to a 2-possession lead. But pesky Fairbanks has shown a way of continuing to climb back into this basketball game. We've talked about separation and can they get it, but Alaska Fairbanks has been up to the task. There's a Go Nanooks sign being hoisted here in the gym, so some Alaska fans have made a long trip down. We welcome you here to Burnaby. And of course, you'll be heading down to Bellingham just across the line at Sam Carver Gym. Our friends at Western Washington, where the Vikings will play host to the Nanooks on Saturday. And of course, Anchorage in Bellingham tonight will be up here. One of the top teams in all of Division II basketball here Saturday, 1 o'clock for the tip. Seniors Day here for Simon Fraser. And of course, as we mentioned, Armand Dulé, McKenna Gardner, and Sophia Wazowski. I will be sad to see those 3 players leave the program. They have been tremendous throughout. And as Bruce Langford has done throughout his career, the British Columbia players in this lineup, it's been a BC team. And even right now, you look on the floor, all 5 of these players on the floor I've covered throughout their high school careers. McKenna and Lainey Shelby from Langley Christian, Rachel Lukes from College Heights and Prince George, Armand Dulé, Panorama Ridge, Surrey, Sophia Wazowski, Walnut Grove and Langley. So a lot of pride, obviously, in how Simon Fraser's women's basketball team is put together, and the fact that the mission statement of Lauren Davies so many years ago, starting the Simon Fraser program, was the fact that Canadian athletes could play against U.S. athletes, and it's a pioneering move and remains the integral part of what Simon Fraser Athletics is all about. And so fun to watch the BC players that come into this program, what they can do for the Red Leafs program. Fairbanks will pull to within 4, 56-52, and we thank our minor officials for another updated box score. We can let you know the leading scorer for the Fairbanks Nanooks, Miranda Lomax. She's shooting 60% from the field. She's knocked down a couple of triples. She's got 16 points to lead all Nanooks. 10 points for Destiny Reimers, who comes in averaging almost 16 a game. Underneath the post, Amelia Brady able to score it at 6'4". Simon Fraser led by the 19 of Sophia Wazowski, 13 from Gardner, 10 from Quirk. Here's McKenna, turnaround shot off the window, just off the mark. Lukes, oh, Rachel, a great job to switch hands underneath. Release that shot from her hip and go right into the contact. You weren't going to block that shot. All you could do was foul her if she didn't make it. Great job there by Rachel underneath the basket. And she will get to the free throw line. Number 12 will shoot a couple here. And nice job by Lukes to make that one after missing 3 straight from the free throw line. She gets that one to fall. 57-54 the score. Brady feeding Reimers, knocked away. Watching Lukes and Dulé defend is fun, but Reimers able to score it underneath. So once again, it's back to a 1-point game in the final minute of the third quarter. Sophia at 15. Gardner. McKenna's gonna knock down the mini jumper there. Not an easy shot though, off the hard drive to the basket. Gardner's having a terrific game. 59-56, 3-point Simon Fraser lead. There's about a second and a tenth difference on the shot clocks here, so in all intents and purposes, playing for the last shot here is Pilot, is guarded by Shelby. We're down to 10 seconds, 9 on the shot clock. Cross court they go, Lomax, baseline runner, won't go. Pilot underneath, unable to score it, knocked away by Lukes, and that'll do it. So Simon Fraser coming away with a 3-point lead. It's a 1-possession lead, 59-56. We'll take a short break and be back with the fourth and final quarter of Simon Fraser women's basketball here from the West Gym.
Make some noise for your SFU dance.
And back with you here from the West Gym, Howard Samura and the rest of the Red Leaf TV crew. Of course, led by our executive producer, Shoyal Brown, our game director, Joseph Anctil, camera operators, Aiden Doherty, Mike Parolini, as we beam out from the top of Burnaby Mountain. Hope you're enjoying Red Leafs women's basketball here on the Red Leaf TV network here with the fourth quarter now underway in a 1-point lead by the home team here, Shelby. Laney leaves it for Wazowski to Quirk at the high post. The entry to Dulé, back up top. Wazowski get a 3 again to Dulé, and Armand Dulé will let the 3-ball fall, and that is a beautiful triple from Dulé. 6-point lead. We've mentioned Simon Fraser's biggest lead is 7 points in the first half. They have not gotten there. They've got the 6 a couple of times. It's been that kind of a night here. So never underestimate the ladies in UCLA blue here for the Nanooks. Maybe a shade darker. Shot clock down to 5. Lomax for 3. Bingo for Lomax, who knocks down the triple and makes it a 3-point game. Get ready, strap yourselves in. This one is going to be a tight one down the stretch, it looks like. Wazowski cross court. Shelby saves it right in front of the bench. Delay to Quirk. Rylan back up top. Super deep 3. Great job underneath by Dulé with an offensive rebound. I'm not laughing because she never gets them. I'm laughing because she gets so many of them. Not sure if she's still leading this team in rebounding, but what a job she does for this basketball team. Back up top, Wazowski thought about the 3. Ooh, just a little over anxious. That's a tough break there. Pilot there to guard it, but she gets called for the travel. Gonna miss Sophia Wazowski. As she caps off a brilliant Simon Fraser career, one of the handful of greats for head coach Bruce Langford. I shouldn't say handful, there's been a lot of them, but she has distinguished herself as a player of incredible note. Let's just put it that way. Here's Reimers. Spin move by Destiny, back up top. The Pilot 3-ball is going to swirl in. Brady underneath is blocked by Quirk. Rylan doing a lot of stuff today, including that one there. Outsized, but the timing is there, and Rylan Quirk, look at that block captured on the replay there. Great job by our camera crew to show Rylan Quirk with a big block on Brady at 6'4" underneath. Is that Pilot going to get called for the foul? I believe that's her 4th. Indeed, her 4th foul of the game. She'll take a seat, and Van Dyke, number 15, will spell her. Quirk to Dulé, back to Gardner. McKenna puts up the 3. She had Reimers leaning into her. I'm not too sure if Destiny had not established her defensive position, but I'll tell you this, Shelby, I thought, boy, that's a hotly contested 3, but she shot it right into her, and is going to get 3 free throws right here. Lainey Shelby, a nice intuitive move to shoot the triple there. Simon Fraser gets the last two there from Shelby, but Simon Fraser struggled a bit from the free throw line here tonight. Good to see Shelby hit 2 of 3. Pushes it back up to 5. We're into the stretch drive here. 7:47 left as Van Dyke guarded by Wazowski. Soph reaches a hand there, knocks it out. The official Grunberg will signal Fairbanks basketball. Reimers inside to Van Dyke. Van Dyke finds a lane to the basket, trying to go cross court in the paint, taken away by the Red Leafs, and here's Shelby. Laney down the floor, lays it. Oh, she misses the layup. Maybe heard some footsteps from behind, potentially rushing the shot there. That is the bread and butter shot there for Lomax, but you can't get that little runner to go. Sophia puts a move on Reimers. Somehow Reimers comes away with a basketball as Brady came to double. A miss. Both teams missing layups at each end of the floor. Simon Fraser will put a halt to their own fast break with a timeout here, 7:01 remaining. Great crowd on hand here. Lots of groups in to watch the game, and including the youth basketball players we saw from Maple Ridge's Alexander Robinson Elementary and their coach, Shayna McPherson. Always great to see the youngsters getting a chance to play on this big floor. There's a big shot there by Simon Fraser. Again, a shout out to our stats crew here, Sophie DePelto, Francisco Cresa, and Haley Birch, as they get the box scores out for everybody here along media row and the coaches. And we watched that shot there put up by Reimers. There's one from Gardner, and here's Wazowski as she gets the ball back up top. That's the deep 3 from downtown Surrey by Armand Dulé. That's been a tough season for Simon Fraser. As we mentioned, coming in right now with a 3-game losing streak. They've had a 4-game losing streak and a 3-game losing streak. Really not the norm with the Bruce Langford teams up here at Simon Fraser. They've struggled. They really had a great showing in the preseason. You look at their non-conference wins at the Simon Fraser crossover that they held at the Langley Event Center. Some great results, but trying to get what they can here in the final 5 games, including this one, of this GNAC season. Here they come out of the timeout, 6:53 remaining. Quirk's got a lot of floor time, deservedly today. Kicks it back out, doesn't get the assist there on the jump shot by Dulé, which is off the mark. Here's Pilot. Fairbanks will turn it, well, they'll keep possession here. That's Kevin Lay, the official. Van Dyke, back up top to Pilot. Works off the Martin screen. The skip down in the base, into the deep paint rather, is intercepted by Shelby. She'll get it back from Gardner. And here come the Red Leafs to Quirk. Ryland's going to put up the jump shot. Oh, that one goes in and out. Shelby, what a beautiful offensive rebound by Lainey Shelby underneath the basket. Ryland Quirk's shot went in and out, and that was clean and quick by Lainey Shelby. Dulé extending the defense, almost forced a turnover. Lomax, she of the runner, and the high arcer puts it up again on the baseline, doesn't go. Gardner corrals the loose ball, looked for Shelby, had to pull back, and McKenna will bring it across the half-court stripe herself, guarded by Pilot. Oh, Wazowski. That was a cage match hold inside by Van Dyke as Alex Grunberg, the official, makes the call there. So Sophia Wazowski at the free throw line. There's Pilot. Reimers. Van Dyke. That's a tough shot. Great defense there by Shelby, positionally not yielding, not fouling, and getting the jump shooter off her game. Ooh, the entry pass from Wazowski invites some contact. Luke Weir, the official, making the call there. And the foul going against Destiny Reimers. That's going to be her 4th foul of the game. That's a key foul here for head coach Amy Donovan's squad here, as their leading scorer now with 4 fouls and 5:21 left in the game. It's going to send Sophia Wazowski to the line. The lead now up to 9. That is the largest of the game here. Simon Fraser finding the separation here over the final moments of the 4th quarter. Wazowski with 1 more. And she's going to knock down all 3. So the lead now at 11 points. And a timeout called by Alaska. We will call a timeout here at the board and be back with the final half of this 4th quarter of play. Simon Fraser 70. Alaska Fairbanks 59. More from the West Gym atop Burnaby Mountain in a moment.
Instagram or X using the handle SFU_athletics and stay engaged with all your varsity teams. Don't forget, your Red Leafs are back in action on Saturday, February 15th versus Alaska Anchorage. That's Seniors Day. Game time, 1 p.m.
And we're back with you here for the final 5:19 of this 4th quarter. Alaska Fairbanks trailing by 11 points, their largest deficit of this game. And Pilot quickly up the floor. Driving into Lukes, goes right to the rim and scores. Not what you want coming out of a timeout here if you're Simon Fraser, but what you want if you're the Nanooks. Oh, and a travel called, a unforced turnover there. These are the kind of things that can halt momentum in a game. One-on-one, the full court, going the length of the court, and then an unforced turnover in the open floor. Reimers inside. Nice play there by Gardner, but Alaska Fairbanks now with a little 4-point run of their own gets Bruce Langford up off his seat. Here's Lukes. Rachel charges in. Can't get that to go, and quickly Alaska back up the floor here. Little back pass to Pilot. She drives into the paint. And it looks like Gardner's going to get called for the foul there. So all of a sudden, Alaska ready to put a quick 6-0 run on the Red Leafs in the late going here. If they can hit a couple of free throws here from Taylor Pilot. Pilot's first trip to the free throw line tonight. She makes good on the first. So Simon Fraser led by 11, seemingly just a moment ago. It's now a 5-point game all of a sudden. So Simon Fraser just shows you how quickly you can lose your momentum. See if Simon Fraser can get it back here from their perspective. Here's McKenna from 15. Gardner, clutch shot from McKenna Gardner. Feeling it today as a jump shooter. Now, right at midcourt, Bergeron has just been called for a foul as we look at the Gardner jump shot, but that one is a derailer. So here comes Fairbanks. Can they continue their run? The Gardner jump shot made it a 7-point game. They go inside to Reimers. Reimers puts on a fake move. She can't believe she was that wide open and is able to lay it up and in to make it a 5-point game. McKenna for 3, just off the mark. Wrestled away by Dulé. Armand keeps it going, was looking for Bergeron inside. Whistle blows, and this foul is going to be a shooting foul for Simon Fraser. And the foul is called against Miranda Lomax down low. So Lomax's third foul. Reimers is playing with 4 right now, number 22 for Fairbanks. We mentioned she came in as their leading scorer. Dulé will rattle the second one home to make them both. And the lead back up to 7 points. Ooh, Van Dyke missed an open layup on a great play down the floor in transition. Sophia, that was a tough shot. She got the ball a little bit late and tried to make it work down low. Here's Pilot. She drives inside of kind of out of control play, but she's going to draw the contact. She just wheeled around right into McKenna Gardner. So Gardner getting called for the foul. Her second is Pilot now at the free throw line again. The Nanooks omnipresent here, despite trailing by as many as 11. Simon Fraser men trailing at St. Martin's with 3:29 left, 55-53. Our thanks to Wilson Wong for that update. So Steve Hansen's crew hanging in there on the road within a deuce in the late stages. Van Dyke driving on Lukes. Pilot. Boy, she's making her money driving the basket. This time falls short. Gardner scoops up the loose ball. Under 3 minutes remaining. A 2-possession Red Leafs lead. Wizotsky driving on Lomax. Here's Lukes. Again, Rach finds a lane, kicks across. Bergeron inside, set that up nicely to Dulé, but just off the mark, off the window. Armand Dulé would love to have that opportunity back. You can see it on her expression. Nice job there by Simon Fraser, though, getting her a nice shot opportunity, and the rookie Bergeron playing a big role in that. Lomax guarded by Shelby. Cross court they go to Reimers. Destiny driving on Sophia Wizotsky. Little fake move, frees her, and she's able to score it. So a nice move there by Reimers to make it a 4-point game. Here's Dulé at the other end. Simon Fraser wanting to push the pace here. Shelby in the half court. Back up top to Sophia Wizotsky. Driving with power through the defense. Classic Sophia Wizotsky. The power of that dribble is upper tier in the GNAC without question. Here's Pilot. Whistle blows, a timeout called with 1:49 remaining. It's a 2-possession lead for Simon Fraser. They are in the bonus here. Simon Fraser with 14 fouls in the quarter as they head to this timeout. Look at Sophia Wizotsky. One of the leading lights in this game here. She powers through. That one looked like it was going to lip out, but it goes for number 2. Or for Wizotsky rather, and then knocking down jump shots. Just doing everything here tonight. What great camera work. As we see Wizotsky now coming right back down the court, doing what she does best. As we said, strap yourselves in, a great finish in store as Wizotsky came into this game scoring 22.2 points per game for Simon Fraser in conference play. And Wizotsky is somewhere in that neighborhood. We didn't get an update on her score, but I know she's right in that range right now. Jump shot there from Reimers is off the mark. The rebound again by Armand Dulé. Quickly they go to Lukes up the floor. Rachel Lukes splits the defense, finds the lane, and that's going to be oh, is that not an N1? I thought the whistle blew. Oh, they're going to call 2 shots on the foul. Tough break there for Lukes because thought it came. Luke's continuing, didn't get the continuation there, and She will go to the free throw line. Pilot is fouled out of the game now for the Nanooks. The first player to foul out as Lukes goes to the free throw line. Big free throw there to make it a 3-possession lead here with 91 seconds left, and she's going to get the second one to fall as well. Rachel Lukes attacking that Fairbanks defense to make it an 8-point game. Turnaround by Lomax, bit of a prayer there, but Van Dyke doing well to pick it up. Martin blocked by Dulé. 3-ball corner from Destiny Reimers to make it a 5-point game. Now the press on here. Well, they back off quite easily on the zone press here as they come back up the floor with Gardner. Cross court to Sophia. Sophia puts up the deep three. She knocks it down. Wizotsky, a massive triple with a minute remaining to make it an 8-point Simon Fraser lead. Martin, though, able to get two real quickly, but senior service today from Dulé, Gardner, and Wizotsky has been special. 46 seconds left in a 6-point lead. 1-11 Alaska Fairbanks has hung tough here against 4-9 Simon Fraser, but the Red Leafs looking strong here. A lot of stuff rattling home today as Gardner does just that in the first. Simon Fraser has taken a 60-55 lead with 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the Lacey Washington right now over host St. Martin's. So Simon Fraser fans can hope for the Red Leaf Rising on 2 different locations here tonight for the men and women. We'll, from the Simon Fraser perspective, fingers crossed here that a big night here for the Red Leafs basketball program, but we'll let these scores go final before we get too excited. Simon Fraser 82-75 with a lead here. And of course, we'll be back with you Saturday when Simon Fraser women have their senior day. And as we said, senior service, they have played so well. Wizotsky, Gardner, and Dulé. They have played tremendous basketball here today. And that trio, along with Lainey Shelby, have started all 13 of these GNAC games. So what a job they've done. Today is Simon Fraser. Simon Fraser, I believe, was shooting 44.8% at the half. They're shooting exactly 44.8 now. And thanks to our producer, Joseph Anctil, today for the graphics, everything that surrounds Red Leaf TV. We hope you enjoy the package and have enjoyed the product here from the West Gym. Simon Fraser, of course, the only non-U.S. team in the entire NCAA. Thanks for joining us on Red Leaf TV. 46 seconds. A front court inbound here for the Fairbanks squad. Jada Van Dyke cross court. Goes to Reimers. Nevison puts up a 3 off the bench, and Stone Cold comes in and knocks down the triple to make it a 5-point game. Van Dyke fouling quickly as Gardner will walk the length of the floor here to shoot 2. Simon Fraser's only won 2 GNAC games at home this season. This would be the 3rd if they can hold on here, and the first free throw good from McKenna Gardner. 5-point lead, 40 seconds remaining. Gardner looking good from 15 here today as we're under 40 seconds remaining in a 6-point lead, 2-possession lead here. Nevison hit a 3 out of nowhere. Big one there for number 13. The UK product. They go to Freeman. Back to Lomax. Lomax, the high arcer, the runner, doesn't go for her, down to 16 seconds. No more shot clock, and Simon Fraser looking very good here with 15.3 seconds left. Freeman getting called for the foul. It's her 3rd foul of the game, and Dulé now heading to the free throw line. Alaska's been pesky with a capital P the entire game. Their lone win this season coming against Seattle Pacific as Dulé does the duty and makes it an 8-point lead with 13 seconds left. Simon Fraser. No fouls they're calling out. Another 3 from Reimers makes it a 5-point game with only 7.5 seconds left, and they quickly foul Sophia Wazotsky. And she'll walk the 94 or the 94 minus 15 to shoot the triple here. Shoot the free throws, excuse me. How many Sophia Wazotsky games have I called over her career here at Simon Fraser and throughout her high school career? Included multiple provincial championship final runs. Has been pretty crazy. Simon Fraser 64-58 in the men's game with 32 seconds left over St. Martin's on the road in Lacey, Washington. So the men doing a great job, and their games are going to end almost simultaneously here. Reimers puts up the 3, and that's going to do it. Simon Fraser comes through with the big W here on BC Cancer Research Fundraising Night. What a great job, what a great cause, and what a great performance by the ladies in white and red here today as they come through with an 88-81 win over the Alaska Fairbanks Nanooks. Both teams have battled tooth and claw the whole way. Simon Fraser able to come through with the 7-point victory. That is going to be a 5-9 record in the conference, 3-5 in GNAC. We're talking about GNAC games here, 3-5 at home on the season. Meanwhile, Alaska Anchorage will fall to 1-12 on the season. Terrific effort. We will get one box score here and read you the numbers really quickly. Simon Fraser led by the 30 points of Sophia Wazotsky, the 20 points of McKenna Gardner, and the 13 points of Armand Dulé. The 3 seniors who will play their final home games on Saturday combined today for 63 of the team's 88 points. What a job they did. 24 points from Destiny Reimers, 19 more from Miranda Lomax, and 10 from Amelia Brady the Post. And that'll do it here from Burnaby Mountain. Thanks again to our entire Red Leaf TV crew for all of your great work here tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast on Red Leaf TV. Howard Samura here bidding farewell till Saturday. Safe travels, everybody, and catch you down the basketball road.
Like